Hello again, everyone. This is Blue Can Sunshine 2003. I'm sorry for not uploading things on YouTube for a long time by now. I'm just too much busy with doing things like I may not upload my video that is I play a gold ball, but uh the score have been very far because I was on a bad luck because all the time that the ball gets going, it kept coming towards me, and I wasn't too familiar about the rules of it, and so you might be see, Ken, foul! Like, oh, what the hell? Really? Ken, penalty! And I'm being thrown off. Oh, no. It was my first game and I first failed. But, today I'm gonna try to play, Evidence 111 and then we'll see if I can upload my first ever defeated game on YouTube, But I'm still happy about it. I enjoyed it. Although it's a fail. Our opponent got 11 points and we got a 1 point. What the hell? Really? But they're my friends as well. Our opponent team from the provincial play. Actually, not a provincial. Regional play have been our opponent, and then excuse me, they got 11 points while our team got 1 point. The heck? I can't move on from that. Oh, and also a bad luck that my hearing is being affected if I have a cold, and I didn't able to hear much of a ball with it. That's also bad news about it. But we'll see what's gonna happen. We'll see if I can upload that video on YouTube very soon. Or maybe not. So, if I can't upload that stupid thing on YouTube, I might just put it on my Facebook. But it really doesn't matter anyway. And I'm just gonna do that. We'll see what will happen in the future anyway. So, without further I'm gonna do, let me open Evidence 111 and we'll start playing the full game, I believe. I tried to actually look for a check or a system version of these, but I tried to change my system language and I tried doing that, but for some reason it does not oh, I shouldn't be, excuse me. It does not let me change it. So the game is still in English, but I have my phone language in Czechina. But I put it back in English because I get really, really angry. So, without further, I'm gonna do that. Let's open up this game. There you go. Be fast, you. No. The heck, really? Fine. It keeps showing.
Welcome to the interactive audio story Evidence number 111. You must turn off the talkback or voiceover function for the application to work properly. To launch the game with the assistance for the visually impaired, swipe right on your device screen. To start without the assistance, swipe left. You can change the settings at any time in the main menu. To repeat the help, swipe up with 2 fingers.
Okay. Since I cannot see it, let's do right.
Main menu. You will start a new game by swiping right. To load a game you have previously started, swipe left. By swiping up, you can turn the help for the visually impaired on or off. By swiping down on the screen, you can purchase the full game. You can exit the game in the same way you exit any other application on your device. To activate the help, swipe up with 2 fingers on your screen at any time during the game.
So if I swipe up, it is off. If I swipe up again.
Main menu. You'll start a new game by swiping right. To load a game you have previously started, swipe left. By swiping up, you can turn the help for the visually impaired on or off. By swiping down on the screen, you can purchase. Evidence number 111 is an interactive audio story. You will only see basic controls on your display without any graphics. You can pause the game at any time by swiping 2 fingers down the screen. By swiping 2 fingers to the right, you can skip to the next part of the game. And by swiping to the left, you repeat the part of the game you're in right now. By swiping up, you will activate the help that will remind you how to use the controls. Your progress in the game is saved automatically. For the best experience, put on your headphones, close your eyes, and immerse yourself in the mystery of evidence number 111.
Hello? Hello, is anyone there? This is Judy. I'm calling all patrols. Please report. Jim? Alice? I'm calling all patrols. Respond, goddammit!
In certain moments, the story will pause, and you will be able to decide how your character, Constable Alice Wells, will act or react. You will confirm your decision by swiping your fingers on the screen. If you want to choose the first option and report to the radio, swipe to the right. If you want to choose the second option and play a joke on the woman on the radio, swipe left. If you want Alice to repeat all the options, swipe up.
Shall I report to Judy or play a joke on her?
Now, you may have heard that, you may not have heard that, but my phone vibrated. So whenever there's an option, your phone will vibrate, or in iOS, it will make a haptic feedback for you to know if it is gonna work or not, or there's an option or not. But, you know what? I'm done here. Let's try try to make the accent on speaking English, because it's like pretty cool for some reason. Ha ha ha. No, I'm just joking. Let's go to the right.
This is Alice. I can hear you, Judy.
Finally, someone's responded. My God, Alice, where are you? What are you doing?
I'm at a petrol station about 25 miles out from town. Judy, is something happening?
Listen to me carefully. I'm sending Wilson and Bowers over to you. I need you guys to close the road down and check everyone that tries to go into town, understand? If anyone tries to drive through, you will stop them no matter what. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Some of your decisions result directly from the situation that you have just heard. These are usually the moments when other characters require a clear yes or no answer from you. Swipe your finger to the right if yes, you understand what Judy is asking from you, or if the answer is no, you do not understand the instructions and would like Judy to repeat them, swipe to the left. The positions of yes to the right and no to the left remain the same throughout the whole game.
Do I understand what Judy wants?
Let's do yes.
I understand. Of course I do.
Alice, this is really important.
Am I saying it's not?
Then repeat what I want from you.
Am I a child or something?
Alice?
In certain situations, Alice will be able to choose from 3 options. In such cases, you will pick the third option by swiping down the screen. The positions of the first and second options remain unchanged.
Shall I repeat the orders to Judy or not answer at all? Or maybe I should ask what's going on.
let's do to the right.
I will go, close the road down, and stop every car that shows up. But what the hell is going on?
The state police called. Apparently, somebody started shooting at them from a car. Before they were even able to figure out what was going on, the car had already sped off. The only thing they know is that the car is heading towards us.
What?
Alice?
Judy?
Be...
Hello?
You
Do you read me?
Are you-
Damn it, I can't... What was that? He was driving like a... That must have been him. I can't let him get away.
Now you know everything you need to uncover the mystery of evidence number 111. However, be cautious about your decisions. How the story unfolds is solely up to you.
I need to go after him. Damn, they're fast. What kind of car is that? I can't keep up with him. Shall I call for backup or try to catch him alone?
Now, let's try to, because this will be different no matter what happened in later part of the game, which is kind of very cool. For my knowledge, if you know a bunch of text-based toy games from Choice of Games, like Lost Air 1, Lost Air 2, Zombie Exodus, Choice of Robot is the most popular text-based story game created by them, which is kind of an HTML format, so I believe it could also work in iOS. To my knowledge, this is the first ever audio game that have been made almost like that, but not too much, but it is what it is. But let's go.
Shall I call for backup or try to catch him alone?
Now what is cool, if I swipe down, nothing will happen, like this. And if you wish to repeat that option very quick, you can do this.
Shall I call for backup or try to catch him alone?
But just go alone.
I can't do two things at once. Otherwise, he'll get away. I'm on my own. How is he driving so fast? I can't catch him in this piece of garbage. I can barely see him. What the hell?
10 years later.
You're now listening to the all-request hour of Pink Radio, the best rock music in southern England. It's Friday the 30th of September 1985, 10:35 p.m. And what you just heard was only physically by a band called Sucker. Next up, we've got the weather forecast. The meteorologists expect the current temperature rains to continue throughout the weekend.
Talking and play another song.
A flood emergency has been announced in 7 locations. If you can, stay inside and stay safe. And now we have another caller who would like us to play a song for them. Who do I have on the line?
This is Alice.
Hello, Alice. Where are you calling us from?
From work.
And what do you do for a living?
Shall I tell him I'm a police officer?
Do that.
I'm a police officer.
Wow! So here you have it, dear listeners. You better behave or you'll have to deal with Alice. And now what would you you like us to play for you?
It doesn't matter, just something comforting.
Oh, what's wrong? You're not feeling well?
I've got a headache, but I have some pills here. I just haven't taken them yet.
Well, I hope you don't have any drugs in there. Just kidding. Anyway, I hope you feel better soon. I would like to dedicate our next song not only to Alice, but also to other police officers, drivers, doctors, and everyone else who has to be at work during this rainy night.
Yeah, that is the theme song of the game. That is Goodbye to Me by Traveler. And I have that music and I'm gonna play that later on.
For God's sake. Shall I pick it up? Keep on ringing. I'm not doing anything tonight.
You have reached Chief Inspector Alice Wells, who is currently unavailable. Please leave a message after the tone.
Miss Wells, I know you are there. You are on duty tonight. Please pick up the phone. It is in your own interest.
What the... What's this nonsense? Shall I pick it up? Hello? Who's there? I'm not really in the mood for jokes this late at night. What?
Miss Wells, do you remember the night of September 13th, 1975? You were on duty back then as well. You were chasing a green sports car. Do you remember what happened?
Maybe. I don't know. What's this supposed to be? Who are you? What's your point?
Do you remember a young 10-year-old boy you saw lying on the road? Do you remember how you stepped on the brakes when you saw him?
I don't know what you're talking about. What the hell do you want?
And do you remember how you drove away shortly after that and left him there?
That never happened. Who are you?
It doesn't matter. This is about you. Surely you were aware of what would happen if anyone found out about that little boy. Luckily for you, I am willing to keep quiet about your wrongdoing. If you are reasonable. And don't do anything stupid.
Who is it? I have to do something. Should I record the call? I have no idea what you're talking about. I don't care what lies you've made up about me.
As you wish. In that case, I will call other phone numbers as well. There are a lot of people who would like to find out about you and that boy.
If you want to blackmail me,
Do not worry. It's not a big deal. There is an evidence room in your police station, and you, as the Chief Inspector, have a key to this room. If you do not want me to call all of the newspapers and radio stations in London, you will use that key to unlock that room and take something for me.
just theoretically, if I took your threat seriously, which I don't, what should I take?
It is a sealed brown envelope, which is registered under evidence number 111. Just a small thing. Without opening the envelope, you will bring it to the Harbour Watch Inn on Cork Island, near Casco Bay, tomorrow evening.
What? Where?
Harbour Watch Inn, Cork Island, Casco Bay. Write it down so you won't forget. Check into room number 5. You will receive further instructions there.
Harbour Watch Inn, room number 5.
I am very much looking forward to our meeting. Until then, I'll be keeping an eye on you.
That can't be possible. After so many years. Who could have seen me back then? I guess there's nothing I can do but listen. I should go get that envelope now while the station isn't busy. But maybe I should get my stuff first. I won't have time for that later. I was also able to record a part of that phone call. I could listen to it. Should I go get the envelope, pack my stuff, or listen to the recording? I need to listen to that phone call again. Maybe I'll figure something out.
To the Harbour Watch Inn on Cork Island. Which is registered under evidence number 111.
I won't find out anything from this. I should get going. Should I go get the evidence, or pack my stuff?
Let's do.
My head is splitting. I have my gun in the drawer. I should probably take it with me. But this headache... I've got some pills here. They'll help, but I won't be able to think straight, so I shouldn't use my gun. Maybe I'd better take the pills and leave the gun here? Should I take the gun or the pills? Or shall I take both? Who knows what's going to happen? It'll probably be better to take both. We'll see which one will come in handy. What did that person say? A brown envelope, evidence number 111. I have no idea what could be in there. But who was able to find out what happened that night? After 10 years, I remember that little boy very well. He had blonde hair. It was shiny, even in the dark. I'd better go. I need to find out exactly where Harbour Watch Inn is.
Play by Ears presents Zoe Robbins, Rosamund Pike, Mike Bodie, Richard Reed, Kenny Blythe, Abigail Rice, Jamie Marshall, Atom Uniac, Rebecca Reesness, Paul Coltofiano, Michael Pitton, and James Beaumont. In the interactive audio story, Evidence number 111.
Here I am. Harbour Watch Inn. The typical 3-story Victorian house. It's like a picturesque mansion on a remote island. I would even consider holidaying here, but not for this weather. I should go inside. The rain's getting stronger. So, I'm finally here. Strange. This place looked bigger from the outside. And it doesn't look that nice inside. Musty smell. Tacky modern sofas.
Greetings, ma'am. Welcome to the Harbour Watch Inn. May I help you?
What? Oh, no, thank you.
Oh, you look so lost in your thoughts. Do you have a reservation?
And you are?
My name is Ethel. Ethel Washington. I'm a receptionist here.
I see.
Is something wrong, darling?
No, sorry, I'm fine.
You're lucky you even made it here, dear. The ferry was close to not even getting to the island at all. But let's get you warmed up by the fireplace now, shall we? Here, let me take your coat and bags.
No. I mean, don't worry about it. I can handle it.
Well, as you wish. Once you would like to check in, I'll be behind the desk over there.
There is no way I'm leaving this suitcase. Should I check in, or should I first take a look around?
Let's do.
I'd rather take a look around here first. Who knows if that person on the phone isn't sitting here somewhere and watching me? Why have they chosen this place? Are they from here? No, that doesn't seem right. That would put them in danger. I guess there's nothing I can do but keep an eye on everything and wait. It's not that big in here. I don't even have an actual reception, just a desk in a corner. Huh? But where does that door behind it lead? Oh, that's a dining room. And it even has a bar. I could use a drink, but should I be drinking right now?
If you don't do this, you will skip a very long cutscene. If you check in, you will skip it. So that is up to you if you want to play the game as fast as you could. But no, I'm not doing that.
One drink can't hurt. Maybe it'll calm me down a bit. Hello? Isn't there a bartender here? Is there a bartender back there?
Well, what is it?
Oh,
What you want?
Are you the bartender?
No, I'm the chef. But Jim, who's normally in charge, couldn't come because of the storm, so he dumped this on me.
Sorry to hear that.
Who cares? Can I get you anything or not?
Shall I get something crazy just to teach him a lesson? But I feel like having a whiskey. Or I don't have to get anything.
Yes.
Whiskey, please. Irish, if you have any.
Yeah, on the rocks?
Neat.
Coming up.
Good evening, ma'am.
Oh.
Is this seat taken?
What? Of course. Please sit, Mr.
Mr. McCarthy, but call me Reverend. And may I recommend, please, do not order any mixed drinks. Mr. Rogers is the chef par excellence. However, he is not very knowledgeable when it comes to alcohol. Indeed, there is nothing like whiskey. For me and for the lady, the drinks are on me.
You're right.
May God forgive me for having one drink with you. Just like he has forgiven me the 7 I've had already.
There you go.
May God repay you, Mr. Rogers.
At least somebody will find.
Drink, madam, drink. To your courage.
Why courage?
Do not get me wrong. You must be tremendously courageous. That is why you are here, is it not?
What do you mean by that?
Oh, there is no need to be ashamed. Many people seek the excitement of haunted castles, cursed abbeys, or, in our case, hotels. I see this all the time.
I don't understand what you're talking about.
You cannot possibly think that they would invite Reverend Timothy McCarthy here for nothing.
What? Is it haunted here?
Oh, there is no need to worry. As long as I am here, no ghost or even a demon can do you any harm. Will you have another drink with me?
Should I drink with him?
Of course you will. 2 whiskeys. For me and for...
Yeah, sure.
Forgive me. And your lovely name is?
Alice.
Gorgeous name. I love Lewis Carroll's books.
Here you go.
Thank you.
Cheers.
'Twas brillig, and the slithy toads did gyre and gimble in the wabe. All mimsy were the borogoves, and the mome raths outgrabe.
Do you know the rest of it?
Recitation is my passion.
Recitation and exorcism?
Oh, you can sleep tight tonight, Alice. No Jabberwocky will dare to disturb you. Shall we have another drink?
I'm sorry, but I have to go. I haven't even checked in at the reception yet.
Oh, no worries. we will surely have many opportunities to carry on with our conversation.
Anything but that. I should really go to the reception now, but I haven't seen the rest of the lobby and the other guests. I'm not willing to drink with this creep any longer. This is better already. No grumpy chefs or creepy reverends. And it could be nice and warm by the fireplace. That painting on the wall is weird. A father, mother, and 7 children. Must be from the Victorian era, guessing by the clothing. It's crazy to think those kids are long gone now. Oh, that person must have fallen asleep by the fireplace. Should I take a closer look at him? A male, around 60 years old. Well dressed, but his shoes don't match his belt and his hands are coarse. He's just pretending to be elegant, since he's snoring like a pig.
You can't run around like this. Please, darling, come here.
How can he even sleep in this noise? But he looks pretty happy. Not like someone who'd take pleasure in anonymous phone calls.
What if you took your eyes off the newspaper once in a while and pitched in?
However, that little family over there seems more suspicious. But I guess their thing is infidelity and domestic violence, not threats and blackmailing. Should I go over to them? Or should I try wake up the man sleeping by the fireplace? I should wait for them to stop arguing. I'll get myself a bit warm by the fireplace and try to wake up the man sleeping over there.
Oh, Doris, where am I? Oh, pardon me. I must have fallen asleep.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to wake you up.
No, that's all right. You know, I can fall asleep anywhere. Now, I'm not sure, but I can't tell. Have we met already?
Unlikely. I just got here.
Then I'm delighted to meet you, miss. I love meeting new, friendly people. You don't get to meet many nice people in my profession.
Your profession?
Oh, yes. I'm a police officer, you know. My name's John Broderick. You may have heard of me. They wrote about me 6 times in the paper. Are you from Glasgow?
No, unfortunately.
Ah, what a shame. Glasgow is a lovely city. Unfortunately, not even there does the crime sleep. But neither do the police.
So you were just meditating here then? Is that right?
It's a vacation, you know. Even police officers need to relax on vacation so that we're sharp for the rest of the year. But I'm just talking about myself, and you haven't even introduced yourself, miss.
My name's Alice Wells.
Pleased to meet you, Miss Wells. Very pleased. And, if I may ask, what is it that you do, and where you're from? Don't be offended. I'm just a curious guy. Just a slight professional foible.
Should I admit I'm also a police officer?
Yes.
You may not believe it, but I'm a chief inspector.
Really?
What's your rank, Mr. Broderick?
Detective Sergeant, Miss... Excuse me,
It's a pleasure to meet you, Detective.
I'm sorry. If I had any idea that you were a...
Just relax. We're not on duty.
And what police department do you belong to?
Farnham, in Surrey.
Ah, a smaller town.
Compared to Glasgow?
Well, of course, Glasgow is entirely different, you know. Murders, robberies. But, on the other hand, we don't have people coming to the station and complaining that somebody has stolen their sheep. Am I right? And what exactly are you doing here at Harbour Watch Inn? Vacationing as well?
You could say that.
Shame the weather isn't better. I'm leaving in 2 days, and so far it's been raining every single day. But just between the two of us, it seems like a bigger storm is raging inside the hotel. Do you see Mr. and Mrs. Caswell over there? Let me tell you, Mrs. Caswell is really nice. but she's also equally good at swearing and crying. My room is right next to theirs. Have you met them already?
Not yet, but Caswell. That name sounds familiar.
You should go over and say hi. Mrs. Caswell personally wants to meet every guest that arrives. She probably doesn't have many friends, the poor thing. Go and introduce yourself.
Should I introduce myself to the Caswells or go to reception?
Oh, Hugo, be careful. Now just, can you leave it now and come and finish your donut?
Can't you leave him alone for a minute? Let him play.
I want him to finish his donut.
He's already had dinner. This will only make him sick. He wants to stay.
Whereas you, on the other hand, will just fall asleep in the tub again.
Hello.
Oh, I'm sorry, we didn't notice you at first. Hello.
My name is Alice Wells. I've just arrived. I hope I'm not disturbing you.
Not in the slightest. Adele Caswell, it's so lovely to meet you. My husband and I were just, we've been discussing that we don't feel like going to sleep yet, do we, Richard?
Yep.
Excuse me, sir. Do I know you from somewhere?
I don't know. Do you?
Oh, come on, Richard. Don't be rude. You know, my husband is a bit of an introvert. A lot of people tend to recognize him.
Oh, they do?
Allow me to introduce you. Richard Caswell, author of 3 novels and the winner of the Whitbread Award.
Caswell. I knew I'd heard that name before. I'm delighted to meet you.
Likewise. Have you read any of my books?
Not yet, but I've bought one. What's it called? Higher than the clouds?
High Above the Sky.
High Above the Sky. Yeah, that's it. I'll definitely read it soon.
Yeah, of course you will.
Oh, Richard. Please excuse my husband. He's overworked. That's why we're here, actually. To relax a bit. All those award ceremonies, dinners, interviews, signings, parties, they take their toll on a person. Don't they, Richard? Hugo? Hugo, come here! Stop running around! You know children. Oh! Hugo, be careful! You've stepped on this lady's foot and almost knocked her down. Are you okay?
That little brat. Should I scold him?
Let's be kind, not do that.
That's okay, ma'am. Nothing happened.
Are you sure?
Kids will be kids.
Oh, you're very kind. Now, do you hear me, Hugo? Apologize to Miss Wells. Well, when we do something bad, we need to apologize.
Haven't you heard your mother?
Sorry, Miss Wells.
That's okay, Hugo.
See, darling, isn't that better?
Mm-hmm.
Go play, Hugo.
We don't like to let him run around like this. You know, these old places.
What could possibly happen to him here? You could only step on someone else's foot, right?
And what about ghosts and demons? I've met a certain Reverend McCarthy at the bar.
I hope you don't believe in ghosts. It's nonsense.
My husband's right. However...
Stop it.
However...
Well, you know, at night, I hear strange noises coming from the room above. When I complained to the receptionist, she told me nobody was staying there.
Might be mice. Wouldn't surprise me at all. There's nothing to worry about.
Well, I hope you're right. After all, as long as Reverend McCarthy is here, there is even a police officer staying here. Mr. Broderick. One feels safer already. Have you talked to him? Actually, I think he's sleeping over there by the fireplace.
Yes, I've already talked to him.
He's a distinctive gentleman, don't you think?
He talks too much.
I've noticed.
It's true, he does like to talk a lot. Even when he's eating.
Some people generally talk too much.
Oh, Richard.
Please, excuse me, but I haven't even checked in at the reception yet.
Oh, no, we're sorry for keeping you here. Miss Wells, it's been very nice to meet you.
Bye for now.
Nice meeting you too.
And you should read that book.
You should read that book. Read my book.
May I check in?
I'll be with you in a second, darling. Just let me finish writing this. So, where do we have it? Aha, here. Please write your name here, your occupation here, the length of stay. Which room have you booked with us?
Number 5.
But, Mr. Broderick, are you going to sleep?
It's about time, Mrs. Washington. I'm an old man, you know. Ah, so we meet again. Good evening, dear colleague.
Good evening.
Shame it's so late. But tomorrow morning we definitely need to have a little chat. Have a good night.
Sweetheart, I'm so sorry about that, but we've got a slight inconvenience here.
What kind of inconvenience?
It's about your room. It's currently unavailable.
Unavailable?
Yeah, sorry about that.
Is someone else staying there?
Well, yes. And no.
Excuse me, but what does that mean? Yes and no?
Ma'am, you know, Reverend McCarthy arrived unexpectedly this morning, all the way from the United States.
I know. We met at the bar.
So, I guess you know what he specialises in.
Well, so what?
There's no easy way to say this, but the Reverend has arrived because of your room. I've given him the keys. Nobody else is allowed in the room. In fact, nobody else can. The spare key has come up missing.
What?
You have nothing to worry about. Everything is perfectly fine. It's just... nothing. Never mind. We will get a different room ready for you.
A different room? But the person on the phone specifically said room number 5. Shall I argue with Miss Washington?
Why not?
Miss Washington.
Oh, call me Ethel, love.
If you believe in ghosts, well, that's your business. But I want the room I've booked.
Please, be reasonable.
I am. I'm not giving up my room just because of your boogeyman.
I am so incredibly sorry. Believe me. We're willing to help you, and of course you will receive a discount for this inconvenience. But I really cannot let you in room number 5. May I get you a different one, please?
Do I really have a choice at this point? Okay, what's available?
Thank you very much.
Hugo, what did we tell you about that running?
Please be careful, darling.
That's what we were going to say.
Well, didn't you tell me to let him play?
Well, sure, but...
Well, then next time be so kind and don't question how I can want your child. Hugo, come now. Hugo, come here, darling. Let's go to the room.
Pardon the noise. The Keswells are full of energy. You know, a young family.
Do they argue a lot?
Sometimes. But don't worry, your new room will be perfectly quiet. You will be 1 floor above them.
What do you think of them?
Mr. Keswell is a bit grumpy, but he's a famous writer.
And what about his wife?
Supposedly, she's a lady of leisure. You know, she inherited a lot of money from her parents, so she can afford it. Oh, sorry. Shouldn't be talking about this.
Could I have my keys, please? I'm ready to go to bed tonight.
Right away, darling. Room number... Actually, it doesn't have a number. We usually don't offer this room to our guests. It used to be a staff bedroom. But no worries, it is spotless. It's on the 2nd floor and very quiet there. That is because the other guests are all on the 1st floor.
That sounds lovely.
Shall I call someone to help with your luggage, darling? Unfortunately, we are understaffed tonight, but our chef, Mr. Rogers, will gladly assist you.
That's all right. I can handle it myself.
Are you sure? It's not a problem. I will call Tom and...
No, I can handle it myself.
As you wish, my dear. The 2nd floor, at the end of the hallway. I hope you will enjoy your stay with us.
For sure.
I love the character of Washington.
Is this where I'm supposed to sleep? Do they even dust in here? If this hotel is haunted, it's this room for sure. Okay. Just relax, Alice. It's all going to be fine. I'll hand over that damn evidence and be back home tomorrow. Everything's going to be all right. No one will ever find out. And what was I supposed to do back then? I wouldn't have been able to help that child anyway. Ugh. Ugh. Not my head again. Maybe I'll have a shower and take my pills. Where do they keep the towels here? Nothing. Maybe they're in the big closet.
But
it looks so creepy. Locked? Where am I supposed to put my coat? Maybe I could pry open the closet. The lock looks easy enough. Should I do it?
yeah.
Why not? It's my room, my closet. Oh my god. So much dust. And what's this? A hat? Socks? Is this storage, or did the previous guest leave it here? Oh, it's all children's clothes. It looks like it's been lying here for a while now. Was this a child's room? Is this a coincidence? Surely, it must be. Oh, what a nice toy. Oh, what an annoying sound.
And she lost it.
Silence. Finally, I could take the pills and hopefully I won't fall asleep. Should I take the pills or unpack?
Take the pill.
Such a strange place for a meeting. Weird people. The storm. Ghosts. If this person thinks they're gonna scare me, maybe I shouldn't have stolen the evidence. If anyone finds out. What was that? Anyone there? Hello? Maybe I should check it out. But I'd rather take a shower.
Hi. Yes, the one that you can hear. No. You can hear someone from the mono audio. Or just me. Haha. Wait.
Maybe I should check it out. But I'd rather take a shower.
Let's, take a shower, why not?
I must be imagining something. The shower's calling me. How can he be driving so fast? I can't catch him in this piece of garbage. I can barely see him. This isn't gonna end well. These tires won't last much longer. Oh, why haven't I just had them changed? Oh, I'm so stupid. Stupid, stupid, stupid. Oh. I should get dressed.
Not even possible.
What is this doing here? The dust on the floor has been swept. It seems like there's something written here. The Ruth will come to light. That doesn't make any sense. Unless it's truth. I can see it now. It's all shaky and uneven, as if an elderly person wrote that. Or a child. This can't be a coincidence. But how did they get into my room? Or... what the hell? Should I check what's going on? Or should I ignore it?
Now, it will become different, but let's do ignore it.
No. I can't deal with anyone else's problems right now. Whatever's happening down there, it's not my business.
Mrs. Wells, excuse me.
It's really nice that you've knocked, but shouldn't you wait until I've let you in?
I know. I'm very sorry, but it's urgent. I need you to come with me.
Something's happened.
The Keswell's son got lost. We need your help. Please.
Okay.
Thank you.
Let's go.
Now, if you were playing the demo will end here. But since I have the full game, and I will also give it to you. Because, why not?
Caswell, please calm down. It will all be alright. When was the last time you saw him?
In the room. I just went to the bathroom and suddenly he was just gone.
All right, everyone. Please calm down. We are here.
Please, Miss Wells, help me. Please.
Adele, calm down. We'll sort it all out.
No, Hugo is gone. Something must have happened to him. I just know it.
Maybe he's just hiding somewhere.
No, he wouldn't do that. Please, Miss Wells, you're a police officer. Please find him. Please do something.
How does she know I'm a police officer? Should I ask her?
Actually,
I don't remember telling you I'm a police officer.
What?
Where did you get that from?
Excuse me. Our son's gone missing. Do you have to make this about yourself?
Just find our son. That's what I'm asking. I'm begging you.
But
what?
If I go after the boy, I'd risk exposing myself. But what if something's really happened to him? Should I help?
I've never tried this because I have just played this game 2 times for myself. Just to know.
But
what?
You're a police officer. You have to help me.
Miss Wells, I know you're on holiday, but the Keswells are desperate.
Okay then. Ethel, is it possible that the boy got out somehow?
That's impossible. I've been at reception the whole evening. He didn't pass through there.
In that case, he must still be at the hotel.
Unfortunately, I guess you're right.
Unfortunately.
Miss Wells, do you remember why we had to check you into a different room?
What do you mean?
Of course, I think that Hugo is probably just hiding somewhere. But
please don't start with your ghost stories.
Why is everyone just standing there? Please do something!
Adele, calm down.
He might be suffering somewhere while you're all just talking.
Calm down.
Hugo, darling, where are you? Hugo, where are you? Can somebody do something? Hugo!
Do not yell, Mrs. Kessler.
Hugo!
He obviously does
Oh,
not
just
hear
leave me alone! I need to find him. Don't just stand there staring. Do something!
I need to calm Mrs. Caswell down. Gently or quickly?
Now, I believe if you hit quickly, she's going to hit her. And if you get hard, and if you get, if you go to the gently, I think Alex will hug her. So yes, you can choose the different options for it. Like you can be good or cruel or evil, depending on how you wish to play this game. Which is what I officially admire on here, because to my knowledge, there is no interactive audio game like these that have been made for the Android. an iOS. This is just for me. I don't know if there's anything in the iOS, but for me, this is it. The Evidence 111 by Play by Ear, but I wish to actually play the Czech version of it. But how am I gonna do that?
Hugo! Hugo! Hugo, Johnny!
Mrs. Mrs. Caswell.
Where are you? Where are you? Where
Come
are
on.
you? I have to go.
Where?
I don't know. I just have to go. I have to do something. I have to find him.
I'll go with you.
Calm down. Please. I know you're worried, but everything is going to be okay. I need you to stay calm.
All right, then. All right.
Please, go back to your room. The same applies to you, Reverend.
As you wish.
Ethel, please lock the entrance to the hotel and inform the staff.
Right away, love.
Hugo will probably show up eventually and will come looking for you in your room. So don't leave the room under any circumstances.
But...
Is that clear?
Yes.
I'll personally check all the rooms and other areas in the hotel.
Thank you.
That's okay. It's my job, after all. Okay. Ethel has locked the entrance. All the guests are in their rooms. And I'm here. I guess I can forget about quietly getting out of here tomorrow without anyone remembering me. What have I got myself into? Oh, I'm getting dizzy again. Damn it. I shouldn't have had the pills and the drink. There are 3 rooms on this floor. I'm guessing by the crying, the Caswells must be checked into room number 1. Detective Broderick said he was staying right next door, and the 3rd room must be the Reverend's. Has any of this got something to do with why I'm here? I can't imagine the drunk Reverend or the weepy mother inviting me here. But if it's neither of them, then who is it? I should check on the Caswells first. Find out how it all started. That doesn't sound pleasant. I should probably leave them alone and not just stand there and eavesdrop. But who knows what else I can find out about. Should I knock on the door, or just listen for a while?
Come in.
I'm sorry to disturb you, but...
Can't you leave us alone now?
Have you found him? Do you know anything?
I'm sorry, not yet. I need to ask you a few questions if you don't mind.
Yes, of course. Whatever you need.
Adele, but...
Oh, Richard! Please, go on.
When and where was the last time you saw your son?
How original.
Richard, stop it! About an hour ago, maybe 1.5. He was sitting on the bed here, reading, and I went to have a shower, and I couldn't have been gone long, maybe 10, 15 minutes. But when I came out of the bathroom, he was gone.
And where were you at that time, Mr. Caswell?
Down in the lobby.
Sitting at the bar.
Is it possible that Hugo went downstairs to look for you?
I would have seen him if he'd been there.
No, he wouldn't have just left the room like that.
So how come he's not here?
Just relax. Relax. Mrs. Caswell, you said that Hugo had been reading before you left.
Yes, he was just sitting here on the bed reading. Oh, my poor boy.
He must be a very smart boy if he can read already. How old is he? 5?
6. He turned 6 a few days ago. This holiday was supposed to be a gift for him as well.
I taught him how to read when he was 4. He didn't want to. Couldn't focus. But he finally got the hang of it.
That's amazing. What does he like to read?
Fairy tales and fantasy. He's still slow, but, he's still so small. He brought Alice in Wonderland here with him.
Really?
With all due respect, couldn't you just leave us the hell alone?
Richard, she's trying to help us.
By browsing through the books. What's the point of that? Wouldn't you like to know what we had for breakfast or something else that's so important?
Should I keep questioning the father or the mother?
The father will skip a cutscene, but the mother will actually make it even more.
Mrs. Caswell, do you think the books could be connected with Hugo's disappearance somehow?
In what way?
He might have gone on an adventure to an unexplored part of the hotel.
No, there's no way. Hugo is a sensible, calm child. I've told him many times that the real world is nothing like the one in the books, and that he has to be careful. What will you tell me what's so funny?
Jesus, the boy likes fairy tales, just like any other kid his age. I have no idea what we're talking about here.
Stop it!
It's all nonsense.
Why do you think that?
What?
Why do you think it's all nonsense?
Miss Wells knows what she's doing.
Nothing's happened. If it was serious, I'd call the real police.
Oh, now you're crossing the line.
Hugo's probably sitting somewhere and stuffing himself with donuts.
What do you even know about him? You don't even care about him.
And you don't care about anything else.
I've had enough. Should I intervene or leave?
Well, excuse me, but he's my child.
But you won't leave him alone for even a second.
Well, I leave him alone this one time, and now look what's happened.
Enough! With all due respect, I don't have time for this, and I'm not in the mood to listen to your arguments. I want to help you, but I can only do so if you cooperate.
But if you weren't stuffing him with donuts all the time, he wouldn't be running around here alone.
You'd rather not feed him at all.
You're overreacting again.
I'm not in the mood
you're
for this.
scolding him every time I give him something.
Give! You're stuffing him like a turkey.
I guess I won't find out anything interesting from the Caswells. But where to now? To the detective or the Reverend? Should I visit the detective or the Reverend?
You can only visit one person.
I'll go see Detective Broderick. Who knows? Maybe he'll help me with the search.
Whoops. That's okay.
What's that sound? Has he fallen asleep?
It wasn't me. Don't take photos.
Is he sleep-talking?
Go away.
I wonder what he's dreaming about. Should I knock or let him sleep? I don't have a choice. I'll wake him up.
What is it?
Sorry,
Oh, it's you, dear colleague. Come on in, then.
Thank you. I'm so sorry for waking you
No,
up.
it's not that. I wasn't sleeping. Would you like to have a glass of whiskey with me?
Now?
Why not? It's after 5.
A child's gone missing here.
Oh, this thing.
I could use your help.
Well, but...
But what?
I'm just in the middle of another case. More complicated, and it requires my utmost attention.
Another case? Aren't you on vacation?
Some crimes can never be dropped. You can do this on your own, Miss Wells.
Are you serious?
Please. Some kid is playing hide and seek with his parents. He has nowhere to go, and nothing can happen to him here.
Are you willing to take that chance?
No. I guess you're right. We should do something.
Thank you.
Just to be sure. A missing child is kind of a big deal, isn't it?
Absolutely.
And that's a huge deal, an important one.
Well, yes.
I think the kidnapper...
A kidnapper?
Well, we always need to take the worst scenario into account.
All of a sudden?
So the kidnapper must certainly be someone who can rarely be seen. Maybe even the bartender. Apparently, he couldn't come because of the storm tonight. But what if he's hiding here somewhere? Or the chef? Have you seen him?
I met him at the bar downstairs.
The guy's a real piece of work. I wouldn't be surprised if he was involved in this. Maybe both of them are behind this. That's also possible.
Why did I even come here? Is there any point to keep listening to him?
Yeah.
You know, dear colleague, you wouldn't believe how easy it is sometimes to find a murderer. Usually, it really is enough just to find the person who can't be seen. Take Glasgow, for example. A few years back, like 7 or 8, I was investigating a murder of an elderly lady. A real grandma, you could say. She was living alone. Her daughter-in-law was bringing her groceries once a week, and the landlady was dropping by from time to time for a blether, as we say in Glasgow. And you see, an ordinary policeman would lengthily and pointlessly interrogate those two poor women. After all, I'm not blaming anyone. The daughter-in-law was supposed to inherit. The landlady could rent the apartment to a better-off tenant. Those are strong motives, don't get me wrong. But I said to myself, watch out, not like this. You can't think about it like this. The landlady and the daughter-in-law, that's too easy, too obvious. They're both suspects, both can be seen.
Right.
It couldn't have been them, not them. Well, and I was right. I don't know how I got that idea, but I checked that old grandma's kitchen sink. And what would you think? A recently fixed sink trap. And I knew it right there. It was obvious. So I found out who was fixing the grandma's pipes, and I came across a plumber. Well, I shouldn't get into too much detail.
Yes.
Basically, after a 7-hour interrogation, he confessed that he had killed that poor old grandma. He's been sitting behind bars to this day and must be wondering, how could that Broderick have found out about me? But he'll never know. Nobody understands that. And it's that simple. Plumbers just cannot be seen. They come to you, you let them in, total strangers, into your apartment, and then they leave. Nobody notices them. And on top of that, they know the sewer systems.
Right.
They can get through the pipelines, and you won't even know they're there. And because they took a good look at your apartment,
I think
during
it'll be
the
better if I just
previous
quietly
visit, They know
disappear.
exactly where everything is. Where you sleep, where you keep your knives and the jewelry.
Fuck you, Alex.
Well, that was painful. I could go to the Reverend now, or just straight to the second floor. Should I go to the Reverend, or to the second floor?
I mean that because I think she don't even have any option just to, because that detective keeps talking and she can't even intervene because that guy, I believe, wants to talk a lot.
So, the Reverend. That's strange. I swear I could hear him a moment ago. Well, I'll go check the second floor for now. So, except for the room that I'm staying in, there are 2 other rooms. The mysterious and locked room number 5, and another room that I know nothing about. Where should I go? To the locked room number 5, or to the other room? Room number 4. Strange. The number on the door is all scraped, as if someone was trying to erase it. But why? Should I knock, or should I listen behind the door for a while? I don't want to just walk in on someone sleeping. Is there really nothing going on in there? Nothing at all. I'm guessing there's really no one in there. Unless a child is hiding inside. I should have a look, just to be sure. I'm certain no one would mind me looking in there. This is an emergency, right? Should I have a look inside, or go to the other room? The child is more important than my reputation, absolutely. I have to give it a try. Anyone here? Hugo! You don't have to be scared of me. A modestly furnished room. It's still much better than mine. At least it's clean in here. There's a closet and a nightstand with photographs. A bookshelf on the other side. But I can't see Hugo anywhere in here. I'd better check the bookshelf. If Hugo really is such a bookworm, maybe he borrowed something from there. A few cookbooks. Classics. Nothing special, really. The person in this room is probably not a big reader. Not really helpful. What was that? It wouldn't be any good if they caught me here going through someone else's stuff. I should get out of here quickly. Should I check the closet, the nightstand, or leave? I'd better check the closet. The smell of mothballs. I don't understand why people don't like it. Okay, so 2 older suits, 3 pairs of shoes, and a chef's jacket. And another, and another. So, Mr. Rogers, the local chef, lives here. I hope it's not him coming in here. I'd better go. Hugo's not hiding in here anyway. Or is he? Teddy bears on clouds. It's a children's blanket. Strange. Mr. Rogers didn't seem like a family type. What if there really is something about Broderick's crazy theory? All right, I should get out of here now.
Miss Wells, what are you doing here? Where are you going?
I'm searching the rooms one by one.
I see.
Are you really drinking now?
And why not? This is absolutely pointless. You won't find the boy on your own. I've got a better idea. We should speak to the chef.
Look, that theory of yours is fascinating for sure, but...
No but. Let's go.
Could I at least stop by my room?
To the kitchen.
Broderick! Broderick! I've got more important things to do than look after him. But what if he does something stupid? And what if that chef really knows something about the boy? Should I follow him to the kitchen or go to my room? What an idiot. Whatever. I should search my room for Hugo as well. So, here's my room. The only room without a number and all the way at the end of the hallway. Hugo? Are you in here? No. No, of course you're not. I knew it. Everything's just as I left it. The envelope with evidence file number 111. I shouldn't just leave it lying around like this. I'd better take it with me. I can't see anything in the dark. God, this isn't gonna end well. These tires won't last much longer. Why haven't I just had them changed? I'm so stupid. Oh my God. my God, someone's lying there. He's hit someone. God, he's hit someone. All of this can't be a coincidence. Someone's trying to scare me, okay? Someone's blackmailing me. I can live with that, sure. But kidnapping a child? Was it worth driving away back then?
No.
Oh. I should have stopped. I should have helped that boy. I shouldn't have let anyone blackmail me. Oh, God. Ah. Okay. That's enough. That's enough. I should go see Broderick in the kitchen. Who knows what that idiot is doing?
You'll either let me in, or I'll have you arrested for obstruction of justice.
What are you talking about? Mind your tone there as well, Sherlock.
You know exactly why I'm here.
Leave me alone, you tosser!
Then let me into the kitchen.
It's not allowed. There are regulations for that. Or do those things not apply to you?
This is an emergency, so step aside!
Stop now!
That's enough! What the hell is going on here?
I'd like to know that too.
Oh, come on, Wells. Our suspect here, Chef Thomas Rogers, is obstructing the investigation.
What?
Mum, please call somebody. Take this guy away or just do something. He's come in here, started yelling like crazy, and he's trying to get in my kitchen. Nutter!
Don't listen to him, Wells. He's obstructing justice, and you know it. It's his word against ours.
Just be quiet.
Let's go.
Both of you.
You're right. Let's stop this nonsense and go to the kitchen, shall we?
Just leave me alone.
From now on, only speak when you're spoken to.
Ha! Typical cop. Why don't you take your power trip back to wherever you got that bleeding accent from?
Just calm down, Mr. Rogers.
My kitchen, my rules, I can say what I want and when I want.
Yes, of course you can.
For now. What were you doing today between 5 and 7 p.m.?
What's it to you?
Answer the questions.
Mum, please, what's his point?
Well,
Come on, Wells, the clock is ticking. We can either just stand here and chat or go to the kitchen and deal with this. Up and at 'em. It's up to you.
We could just stay here, but what if Broderick is right? We could just stay here, but what if Broderick is right?
Let's go, shall we?
Calm down, Broderick.
But
I said, calm down.
Well, okay.
Mr. Rogers, we're searching for a missing child.
What child?
Well, the Keswell's son has gone missing.
Oh, God. When?
You really don't know?
No what?
Don't lie.
Look, I'm not lying. I've been here all day, slaving in this kitchen. Nobody told me nothing. Mum, please, seriously, I'm not lying.
How come that you haven't heard anything? Poor Mrs. Caswell screamed all through this place.
Look, I don't know anything about any of this. I'm in the kitchen all the time. It's so loud in there, and there's that storm raging outside. I really haven't heard anything. Trust me. Mum, you believe me, don't you?
Should I believe him or not? Don't worry, Mr. Rogers. We just need to search the entire hotel, including the kitchen. That's it.
All right. Come in, then.
Thank you.
We are finally getting somewhere.
Mum, tell me the boy's gonna be okay, right? Please, tell me he's gonna be fine.
Should I comfort him? I wouldn't worry. I'm sure nothing's happened to him.
Righto, then. Come in. This is our kitchen. Nothing special. 3 stoves, 2 ovens. I work here alone. You know, a lot of people used to visit this hotel. There used to be, well, 3 or 4 of us here. But now, especially in the off-season, I usually make like 5 or 10 portions for each meal, depending on the day and reservations. Most of that's for the staff. Otherwise, it's to order.
And what's that noise?
Central ventilation. I've been telling them it needs fixed for a while now. Still nothing.
Okay, now I understand why you couldn't hear Mrs. Kesswell.
I'm looking grumpy all the time.
What?
Nothing.
It doesn't seem like a child could hide here.
I've told you so. It's pretty tight in here. I would have noticed it.
Make no mistake, dear colleague. You have to search in places you wouldn't normally think of checking. What about the oven?
Oh, please, there's nothing in there.
And what about the pot?
You can't be serious.
Broderick, what are you doing?
It's better to check everything.
Go ahead then, Sherlock. I'm making clam chowder in that for tomorrow.
Really hot. As it should be.
Mr. Rogers, and what about these 2 doors?
What?
These 2 doors.
Oh, one leads to the dry storage, and the other one to the walk-in freezers.
May I have a look inside, please?
If you wanna, but I'm telling you, nobody's there. Check the lobby, the rooms, the cellar, I don't know.
Keep your advice to yourself and open the door.
Fine. Where do you want to have a look?
Should I check the storage room or the walk-in freezer? Open the freezer, please.
You all right?
Hurry up.
Why don't you try it yourself? It's stuck.
That needs some serious muscles.
And that's certainly something a little boy doesn't have.
Well, that's true, but who knows? Maybe someone locked him in there.
And who would that be?
I never share sensitive information with suspects.
Oi!
Stop it and just open it, Mr. Rogers.
All right, all right.
Can you see anything?
Nothing. No, just frozen meat. It's so cold in here.
-10 miles.
What?
There's nothing in here.
Rogers, turn the ventilator off. I can't hear a word. Haven't you heard? Turn it off.
I am, but I'm not going to do it.
Please.
Play with me.
Oh, can you two stop it?
The operating rule clearly states that the ventilation must be on during the kitchen's operating hours.
I don't care about your rules. Just turn it off. I can't solve it like this.
As if you could solve anything.
What did you say?
You heard.
For the last time, I'm ordering you to turn off the ventilation.
And for the last time, I'm telling you, that's not gonna happen.
Enough! We can't go on like this. You obviously won't stop arguing, so one of you needs to go.
But it's my kitchen.
My investigation.
Stop it! Who should I send away? The chef or the detective?
The detective should be away.
Broderick, leave us alone for a moment.
What?
You heard.
Dear colleague.
Broderick, please.
Come on.
This is my case. Give me 5 minutes, and I'll make him tell me things he doesn't even know.
That's exactly what I'm worried about.
I admit maybe I'm a bit harsh, but you don't know this job as I do. That chef must be hiding something. We're this close.
Come on. You're drunk. You reek of it.
I've just had one drink, nothing more.
Just calm down a little.
I'm fine.
Please.
No, that can't be. You can't do this to me. This is my investigation, my big chance.
Just go to your room and sleep it off. You'll feel better in the morning.
I need to find that freaking child. Do you understand me? I have to find him.
I'll find him. Don't worry.
That won't help me. It has to be me. I finally have to prove that I can handle it, that I can do it. Oh, all right. It's like that. I'll find him myself. You'll see.
I think we can do without the ventilation now.
There was nothing in the freezer, so I'll have a look in the storage. Could you open it, please?
Yeah, sure.
Nothing at all. No, just a couple of preserves. Potatoes.
Told you, the boy's not here.
Mr. Rogers, look, you seem like a pretty normal guy. What was that all about?
That partner of yours started it.
He's not my partner. I saw you at the bar before and you were pretty rude to me. Why was that? What's bothering you?
Nothing.
Come on.
When I say it's nothing, then it's nothing. Why don't you all just leave me alone?
Where are you going?
I'm going out. I'm done with all this talking.
He's starting to get angry again. Should I keep questioning?
Everybody in this bloody hotel.
Mr. Rogers!
Go and do one.
Please wait!
And so can you.
I need your help.
Why would I do that?
But think about the child.
I don't care.
What if something has really happened to him?
But I don't know where he is.
Well, unlike me, you know a lot about this hotel.
Try checking the cellar.
Thank you, Mr. Rogers. Could you please take me there?
No.
Please.
Stop begging. I'm leaving.
You don't need to worry. You're not a suspect.
Look, that's not my point.
Then what is?
I'm just not going to that cellar.
But why?
Because my wife died there.
I didn't know that. I apologize.
Viola was sick, you know. In her head. We used to live in that vacant room at the end of the hallway. There were leaks. It was cold in there. But we were doing just fine. I wanted to build a house for us. We were supposed to have kids, you know. Happy family. Everything was just fine. But one morning, I just didn't find her there.
I'm so sorry about that.
Ethel from reception will give you the cellar keys, but I'm not going there with you.
Great. Well done, Alice. All I wanted was to come here, hand over the evidence and get out of here. I wish I could just go to my room, pack my bags and get away from this place and all of these people. But that's not possible anymore. Not now. I can't leave until that little boy is found. Should I have another look around here? I'll have another look around here, just in case. Nothing. Broken tiles, dirty dishes, but no sign that Hugo has been here. What's this? It's a photo. A pregnant woman standing in front of the hotel. That must be Viola, his wife. She was so pretty. She doesn't seem sick. But how can one tell from a photo? My head is aching. I shouldn't have drank and had those pills. I should go to the reception and ask about the cellar. I don't want to spend another minute in this kitchen.
Let's meet out.
Mrs. Caswell, please go back to your room.
That's not happening. I'm not going to just sit here while Hugo is missing.
I'm sure Miss Wells will find him soon. You just need to calm down.
No, soon is not soon enough.
Dear, you're finally here.
Have you found Hugo? Have you got him? Where is he?
No, not yet.
Please. You have to find him.
Well, I have been thinking.
Yes, dear?
Ethel, you're supposed to have keys to the cellar.
Yes, sure, but what for?
What? Cellar keys?
Why would the boy go down to the cellar?
Well, we need to search every room.
What would he do there?
Maybe he was curious?
Yes, that's true. Well, we've all heard the terrible rumours.
Those are no rumours. Viola did
Mr. Rogers' wife.
So you already know.
But Hugo wouldn't...
Just calm down, Mrs. Keswell. Everything's going to be okay.
I can't calm down.
I understand.
I can't just sit and... I can't. I...
Ms. Washington, please give me the keys.
But you can't go there. It's not...
Please, this won't get us anywhere.
All right then, but don't come telling me I haven't warned you. This isn't about any regulation. Nobody should go down there. Just go down this hallway and turn right.
Mm-hmm.
There's a door at the end and you'll need to use this key.
Okay.
Then down there, under the stairs, there is another door and that's this key right here.
Okay.
But please, don't be down there for too long.
All right, thank you.
I'll go with you.
What?
Mrs. Keswell, please.
No, I have to.
That's not really a good idea.
I don't care. You can't stop me. Miss Wells, please take me with you.
Should I take her with me? I can't take you with me. What if you get hurt? Just wait here with Mrs. Washington. I'll be right back.
He's my son, and I've been waiting long enough. I know you're trying to help me. It's very thoughtful, but I really have to do this.
Is there really nothing I can say to convince you to stay in your room?
No.
Okay, Mrs. Keswell, you can come with me.
Thank you.
But you will stick with me, is that clear? You will do what I say when I say it.
Of course.
All right, let's go then. Cover your mouth and nose, Mrs. Keswell.
It smells awful here.
It's just mold. I'm sure they don't air it out much down here.
Hugo would certainly never...
The door downstairs.
Is something wrong?
Someone's already unlocked it. Stay with me, Mrs. Keswell.
Hugo? Hugo, are you there? I can't see anything.
There must be a switch here somewhere. But how are we supposed to find it in the dark?
Did you hear something?
Come on. I'll take you back upstairs. I'll come back here alone with a torch.
No, that's okay. I just... What was that? That sound. I know it. It's...
Mrs. Keswell, stick with me.
Ah!
Are you okay?
Yes, I'm fine. It's just... that sound.
We need to go back to get some light. Give me your hand.
What was that?
That was the door we came in through.
What's happening?
Mrs. Keswell, don't be scared. The wind must have closed the door.
But that's Hugo. Hugo? Hugo, are you there?
Wait!
Hugo!
You don't know where you're...
Hugo!
Mrs. Keswell! Oh, now what? I can't do much in the dark. But what if something happens to her? Should I go back to get a torch or look for Mrs. Keswell?
Hugo?
Mrs. Keswell! Stay where you are! I'll come back and bring a torch. Oh, you crazy woman.
Hugo?
Wait till I come back! No. The door's stuck. Now what? Mrs. Keswell, are you okay? Should I go help her or try open this door? I need to go upstairs to get a torch. Hold on! Okay, Alice. Just like in training. Ah! Oh, my shoulder. I still have my legs. Damn it! Come on, you! Finally. I need a torch or something. quick! I don't have time! I don't have time! I don't have time! I don't have time! Sorry! Hello? I can barely see, even with the torch. What's going on here? This can't be normal. I shouldn't have mixed those pills with alcohol. Yeah, that'd be it. Everything's spinning. Mrs. Caswell, where are you?
I'm here! There's another room at the back!
I'm coming! Mrs. Caswell?
I'm here!
Mrs. Caswell! Can you please try to open the door?
I can't.
Damn it. Just wait, I'll get someone. Don't go anywhere. What's going on? Mrs. Caswell, what's in there? Mrs. Caswell! Hold on! Damn it! I have to open this door somehow. This door's just stuck. Someone must have locked it.
Oh, Alice, please!
Now what? I could try to shoot the lock. But what if I hurt Miss Caswell? Should I try open the lock? Or should I shoot it?
No, that is very cool. I believe you can shoot the door with a gun, wilting.
I don't have time to play with the lock. I wish I didn't hurt my hand. Mrs. Caswell!
Yes?
Step away from the door.
What?
Do you hear me? I'm going to shoot. Okay? 2 steps back. Relax. Just relax. Breathe in. Breathe out.
Is that even a bubble?
Come to the hotel. Hand over the evidence. Save the child. Save yourself. There are just some things you can't control. Are you okay? What happened?
Somebody...
What's that in your hand?
It was hanging from the rope here.
Was that Hugo's?
It's his favorite toy. He's always running around the house with it and...
Mrs. Caswell, we should go.
Where is he?
I guess I should try to comfort her, but do I have the time for that?
Oh, that's, I don't know how a goofy duck or what, I don't know.
Don't worry. It's going to be okay. We'll find him, but now we have to move on.
Where to?
There's only one place I haven't been yet. That room upstairs that's locked.
I see.
Let's go.
Just wait.
I need to get into that locked room upstairs. The Reverend has the keys. What else can I do?
It's raining cats and dogs outside. It won't do any good going out there now, Miss Wells.
Were you trying to stop Mr. McCarthy from leaving as well?
Of course I was. But he didn't let me talk him out of it. He said he had to go and did not wish to be disturbed, in the hotel's interest.
This is in the Caswell's interest.
That's nonsense. Hugo is just hiding somewhere. Mrs. Caswell, say something.
Be careful out there.
Oh, come on. You won't find the Reverend anyway. He's been gone for God knows how long.
This island's not that big.
Stop! Please don't go out there. The Reverend will certainly be back soon.
Why do you care about him so much?
I care about this hotel, dear. I want all of us to be happy and safe.
Then let me go out.
But...
You'll either let me go get the keys, or I'm shooting the lock.
But the storm...
Ethel, please. Take Mrs. Caswell to her room and look after her.
As you wish, darling. Let's go, Mrs. Caswell.
Yes. Thank you.
Okay, I'm outside. Where could Mr. McCarthy possibly go? Am I supposed to search this whole island? Oh, I should hurry up. God, I can't see a thing. This rain is crazy. The road splits here. If I go to the left, I'll get further in the middle of the island. If I go right and down the hill, it leads to the pier where the ferry to the mainland leaves from. Should I go to the pier or further inland? I'm sure the Reverend wanted to escape. Where else would he go other than the pier? Oh my God! Will this storm ever end? I need to be careful. These rocks are slippery, and the pier doesn't look that stable either. One wrong step and... Mr. McCarthy! I can't see him anywhere. Not even a place where he could hide. Just a wooden pier. No shelter, no bench, nothing. He's definitely not here. Unless he's fallen off. Should I go closer to the water, even if it's dangerous? Should I go closer to the water, even if it's dangerous? I can't risk him drowning here. Mr. McCarthy! Reverend! Reverend! Mr. McCarthy! Ugh. This damn shoulder. I can't even... Oh! Damn it! No. Where's the evidence? Oh, thank God I haven't dropped it. That was close. I nearly fell in the water. All right. I need to find the Reverend. Where am I? Wait. That's a church. Well, at least it used to be. It looks a little run down. That voice. It's the Reverend. So that's where he's been. But what is he doing here? And what's he saying? Should I go inside or wait to see what happens?
Guys, just go and urinate for a while.
Should I go inside or wait to see what happens? It won't hurt if I just wait here for a bit. What is the Reverend saying? I need to get closer. What is the Reverend doing in there? He's just sitting, shivering. What is he sitting on? Oh, it's a suitcase. What is he talking about? And the way he's talking. I've heard enough. I'm going in. Mr. McCarthy!
Oh, it's... hey, what are you doing here?
I'm wondering that myself. It's the middle of the night. Awful weather. What kind of man would leave the hotel right now?
No madman, maybe just a fool. You may laugh at me, but I always walk around in a storm. It brings me peace in a strange kind of way.
That's quite strange. It's almost hard to believe.
One can sometimes believe as many as 6 impossible things before breakfast. Am I right, Alice?
If you think so. I heard what you were saying.
That? Oh, that was Shakespeare, my dear. I am a great admirer of his.
It's been a long time since I did literature at school, but I don't remember Shakespeare ever using words like shit.
Oh, what? I don't recall saying shit. After all, it is quite noisy in here. Maybe, perhaps you've misunderstood. Anyway, tell me, what are you doing in here in such bad weather? Were you, looking for me?
Truthfully? Yes, I was.
Is that so? But, well, you did not have to do that. I was going to head back soon.
Were you? What are you sitting on, then?
Sitting?
I'm neither blind nor stupid, Mr. McCarthy. Why have you taken a suitcase for your nighttime stroll? Why did you want to leave?
I am scared.
Of what? Is there something you haven't told me?
What on earth?
Where's my son?
Mr. Caswell, what are you doing here?
You stay out of this.
It seems like we all needed a little air tonight, didn't we?
You'll be laughing on the other side of your face.
Mr. Caswell!
What are you
Where's
doing?
my son, you bastard?
What? I do not know.
Don't lie.
Mr. Caswell, calm down.
Hugo disappears, and the weirdest guy in the hotel just happens to sneak away. Where's my son?
That's enough.
You have no right to boss me around. You've promised to find Hugo, and nothing's happened. So you'll either help me get him to talk,
Alice, please.
or get out of my way.
Him. Arrest him. You cannot just let him
Shut
do
up.
this.
Now what? Should I stand up for Mr. Caswell or the Reverend?
There's something I can say that is very cool. That the music is actually being a bit muffled. Well, it waits for your choice, and it is looping. Like, yeah. Yeah, it is looping. It has been very well done. So congratulations to the developer of Evidence 111. I admire you for this. Pretty well done mixing of all these things.
Now what? Should I stand up for Mr. Caswell or the Reverend? Stop it!
Get out of my way!
No, only if you calm down.
This is about my son!
That doesn't give you any right to hit him!
What can you know? No!
Stop it! Stop it now! What are you doing?
Give me the gun!
No, don't touch it! Give me my gun back.
Move.
You're not a murderer, Mr. Caswell. You're a writer. What was that book of yours called?
Get out of my way!
High Above the Sky, that's right. It was called High Above the Sky.
Move or I'll shoot you both! I don't care!
Should I step aside, stand my ground, or fight? Should I step aside, stand my ground, or fight?
Oh, this is new. When I play this game, I don't get onto this part. So this dialogue will be new for me.
Should I step aside, stand my ground, or fight? No.
What?
I won't move.
I've told you to get out of my way. I'll shoot you.
Go ahead, but I won't move.
Thank you, Alice. Thank you.
I'm not done with you yet.
But,
Just start talking. Enough is enough.
All right, then. I'm not Reverend Timothy McCarthy. Reverend McCarthy doesn't exist. My real name is Patrick Graham. I'm an actor. Well, I don't even know if I'm an actor anymore. I was pretty successful at the local theater, but when I tried doing movies, my greatest achievement was doing a movie as an extra this one time. A reverend hanging around in a park. I didn't have a single line. The movie was awful. But when I was walking down the street in that robe, people treated me differently. They were smiling at me, letting me go first in line. It was amazing. As if I was someone else, I started wearing the clothes more often. I was getting used to it. Suddenly, I didn't care people didn't want me in their movies. I created my own character. Reverend Timothy McCarthy from America. After some time, I thought I could make some money out of it. So I started going around haunted houses and hotels, where I was pretending to perform various rituals to cleanse those places. And that's how I got here.
And what have you done to my son?
Nothing, I swear.
Don't lie.
It's true. What would I do to him?
Patrick, was it?
Yes.
Tell us the whole truth.
This is the whole truth. Why would I do anything to a child? I'd only draw attention to myself.
I believe you.
Do you?
I do. What would he gain from kidnapping your son?
I don't know.
Mr. Graham, I need you to give me the key for room number 5.
What?
What bloody key?
I need to get into that locked room. It's important.
To hell with that room.
Calm down.
All I care about is Hugo.
And I'm trying to find him.
Are you? I feel like all you're trying to do is to look for some keys.
Because it's all connected.
How? How would Hugo get inside?
I don't know. But there's nowhere else he could be. I just know it. I can feel it. There's something wrong with that room.
If you think it's ghosts, trust me, I've never seen any. Neither here, nor anywhere else.
No, I don't mean ghosts. Room number 5. I was supposed to stay in there. Someone's brought me here and told me to go in that room. Then your son goes missing and so many things happen. All of this just can't be a coincidence.
What's going to happen now?
I need to get back to the hotel. I won't wait another minute.
And what's going to happen to me?
Well, I don't know. It's complicated.
How is that?
Mr. Graham here has committed fraud. And you...
Me?
Mr. Caswell. Intimidation. Assault.
Are you for real?
I can't just let you run around like this.
I know. But Hugo's my son. Maybe I don't show it much, but he means the world to me. His mother and I married her for money. But Hugo...
Oh, Lord. What's going to happen to us?
I don't know yet. I'll deal with all of this once I find Hugo. Come on, let's get back to the hotel.
Then.
All right.
Now the ending would be, of course, obvious.
Hello? Who is it?
Good evening.
Why is it so dark in here?
It's because of the storm. The lightning must have struck the power line. I was just about to get some candles and a torch. Wait, are there more of you? Where are you?
By the door. There's 3 of us.
I'll be right over. Mr. Keswell, what are you doing here?
Well, you know...
You don't know?
What?
We met outside. He must have walked past you.
I don't remember anyone leaving.
She wasn't here when I left.
Maybe when I was taking poor Mrs. Keswell to her room.
How is she?
A bit better. I brought her something to calm her down.
Thank you.
But what were you doing outside, Mr. Keswell? And you, Reverend?
Be brave, Madam Washington.
But why?
Well...
Did something happen, dear?
Should I tell her the truth about... I have to tell you something.
Can it wait? I will go and get the torch first.
No, it can't.
Alice, please.
The game is paused. To return to the story, swipe right on the screen. To go to the main menu, swipe left. To repeat the help, swipe up with 2 fingers.
It's supposed to say, should I tell her the truth about the event? Or be silent? So let's continue.
I have to tell you something.
Can it wait? I will go and get the torch first.
No, it can't.
Alice, please.
Reverend, what's going on?
No, nothing. It is just,
Ethel, please.
Okay then. Go on, darling. What happened?
Reverend McCarthy.
Yes?
No.
He's an imposter.
What?
He's not a priest. He's not an exorcist. He's made it all up so people pay him to get rid of ghosts.
No.
Ethel,
No, that can't be true.
You're not the only one who fell for it.
No. Reverend. But you're famous around the world.
I am, but...
No, I don't believe you.
That's okay. Just calm down.
This is no time for jokes, Miss Wells.
For Christ's sake, woman, I was there when he confessed. It's all true.
You're lying.
Why would we do that?
I don't know.
Ethel.
Reverend, tell me this isn't true. Why is Miss Wells saying this? What happened?
You know, Ethel...
Yes?
It is not what it looks like.
This is not possible.
Ethel, I am begging you. I do not take this the wrong way. Mr. Keswell pulled a gun on me.
Are you kidding?
But it is true, I swear.
Get away from me.
Ethel, we are friends.
Leave me alone.
Ethel! Ethel!
Oh,
Ethel,
bullshit.
wait!
Didn't just like you left that too.
God. Mr. Keswell, please go after them.
Me? Why?
Someone needs to watch over them so they don't do anything stupid, and I don't have the time for that.
But that's not...
Well, let's say that maybe I'll forget about us fighting over my gun.
All right, then.
Thank you. What was that?
Just find our son. I'm begging.
Mrs. Keswell?
We'll find him, right?
It is the last...
Ethel!
Is it not?
Trust me. We should speak.
Who's there?
What are you doing here?
Oh, it is a terrible suffering in me.
Who is it?
He was hanging from the rope. Here.
Where's my son?
Oh, how can he be driving so fast? I can't catch him in this piece of rubbish. I can barely see him. Oh, this isn't going to end well. These tires won't last much longer. Oh, why haven't I just had them changed? Oh, I'm so stupid. Stupid. What was that? Oh my God, someone's lying there. He's hit someone. God, he's hit someone. Oh, that's a child. It's... Oh God. What was that? Out there? A shadow. Or an animal. Alice, pull yourself together. You can't let that guy get away. You have to catch him. He can't get away with this. How could I have let that happen? Alice, calm down. Breathe in. Breathe out. The locked room number 5. What was that? It's coming from inside. Should I enter? Or listen behind the door for a while? No, I can't just barge in there like that. What's going on in there? That's Hugo. For sure. I have to go inside. What?
Miss Wells, you're finally here. We've been waiting for you. Haven't we, Hugo?
Mm-hmm.
Please, sit down.
Mrs. Caswell.
Please. After everything we've been through today, call me Adele.
What's going on here?
You still don't know? Well, I'm not really surprised after everything I've seen.
How did you get in here? How did you find Hugo?
Oh, quite easily. I was the one who put him in here. Right, Hugo?
But why?
I wanted to see how you would act. What you would do. If you would help me find him.
Who are you, really?
You don't remember me? Well, it's true, I was much younger back then, and I had a different last name. I am Adele Garland.
Garland? That accident. September 13th, 1975.
The night of September 13th, 1975. Yes, the night when police officer Alice Wells fled the scene and did not help a young dying boy. Hugo Garland.
But
my brother.
So you're the one who's brought me here?
Yes.
Why now? But I haven't done anything to you. The child, I didn't...
My brother.
I didn't hit him.
Do you have the envelope I wanted from you?
What?
The evidence. Evidence number 111. Do you have it with you?
I do. Here it is.
Such a small package, isn't it? Have you looked inside?
No.
Open it. Please.
What is it?
Just photographs. Photographs from that evening. Photographs of my brother. I was 21 back then. It was my birthday a few weeks before. And my parents were away that night. And I'd had a few friends over. We were drinking, And suddenly I realized that Hugo wasn't in the house. And I went out to look for him. We used to live quite far from the town. There were no other houses around, so I was walking along the road when suddenly this fast car passed me by. It really scared me, and I heard tires screeching, and then I saw another car which stopped quite close by, a police car. I didn't really see who was driving it, but I saw it was a woman. And the car was just standing there for a moment, and then it drove off, and that's when I saw Hugo lying in the road.
So that was you, Mrs. Caswell. You were the one I saw that night.
Yes, and then when the police came to investigate the accident and started asking questions, I remembered the person I'd seen sitting in the car. It was the police officer who was in the investigation team, Officer Alice Wells. And I understood in that moment that the investigation was useless. And then when I got married and had this Hugo, I tried to find you, and I discovered that you'd been made Chief Inspector. I'm in one of these photographs.
What happens now?
I don't know. I was hoping that if you came here and I could see you, that I would understand who you were. Maybe I'd get some closure. Or find out that I was wrong about you, that you are in fact a good person. People can change in 10 years. But I've been watching you the whole night, and I don't understand. I don't know. I've been trying to make sense of you. Maybe even understand you, but I don't feel I know anything more about you than I did yesterday. So I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen next.
Should I ask for her forgiveness? Do I deserve it? Should I ask for her forgiveness? Do I deserve it? Please. Please, I'm sorry. If I could go back. Forgive me.
Forgive you. How can I forgive you? For the last 10 years, there hasn't been a day that I haven't wondered whether you could have saved him. How can I forgive you the 10 years that my brother didn't get to live?
What shall I do? What do you want?
I've always wanted to see you cry. To see you beg. I wanted you dead. Like my brother. But now, I want you to go home. To go to your police station. And hand in your notice. I want you to tell everyone about your negligence.
And then?
And then nothing. That is enough. Will you do it?
Should I admit to what I did? No! I can't do that. I won't. I didn't kill him.
Ms. Wells.
I'm a good person. I am.
Please, I'm begging you to do it.
No. I haven't done anything to you.
Okay, then. Okay. If you won't do it...
Wait. What are you doing?
Hugo, honey. Go away. Just run away and hide in our room.
Mrs. Caswell.
Shut up! I don't want to hear it anymore!
Please, put the gun down.
No! You killed my brother.
But I didn't hit him.
I don't care!
Please, put the gun down. Revenge won't solve anything.
You're only saying that because you're scared.
Yes, I'm terrified. I don't want to die. I want to go back home and forget about all of this. I know you do too. I know you do. Please, just think about this. Think about your son. You want him to grow up.
Evidence number 111. Starring Zoe Robbins as Alice Wells, Rosamund Pike as Adele Keswill, Mike Bodie as Richard Keswill, Richard Reed as Reverend Timothy McCarthy, Kenny Blythe as Detective John Broderick, Abigail Rice as Receptionist Ethel Washington, Jamie Marshall as Chef Thomas Rogers, Atom Uniac as Hugo Keswill, Rebecca Reesness as Judy, Paul Coltofiano as Newscaster, Michael Pitton as Police Officer Bowers, and James Beaumont as the guide. Story: Sylvia Divecki and Vladimir Marechek. Written by Vladimir Marechek. Lead programmer: Michal Zartopek. Directed by Tomáš Oramus. Music: Aleš Ramon. Dialogue recordist: David Kikera. Dialogue editor: Petr Neubauer. Sound effect editor: Petr Hilčanský. Foley artist: Radovan Eckert. Lead sound designer: Tomáš Oramus. Optimization for the visually impaired: Michal Jelinek. Licensed songs: Only Physically by Saka. Goodbye to Me, Traveler by Places. Monsters Inc. by Outsiders. Illustrations: Michal Kocourek and Petr Drahoš. Marketing and promotion: Petr Poláček. PR by PR Outreach. Making of video by Aneshka Kružíková. Teaser by Krutart Animation Studio. We would like to thank all our friends who supported us throughout the development. Created by Play by Ears in partnership with Sound Square Studio. Thank you for playing.
Judy, what the hell are you doing here? Once Alice sees what you've done...
Don't just stand there. Come and help me. Something must have happened.
What are you talking about?
Can't you see? Alice hasn't come to work yet.
So what?
Damn it, Bowers, think. How many times over the years has Alice been late to work, even like 5 minutes late?
I guess you're right.
It's 10:30 now and she hasn't shown up yet.
Maybe she's sick. You know she had a headache. Have you tried calling her home?
6 times, but nobody's picking up. I've sent Wilson to her place, but I haven't heard from him yet. I'm trying to find something in here. Maybe she's left a note.
Have you tried going through Friday's recordings?
What?
Wait, let me play it.
It is a sealed brown envelope, which is registered under evidence number 111. Without opening the envelope, you will bring it to the Harbour Watch Inn on Cork Island, near Casco Bay, tomorrow evening.
What?
Sorry, what? Where?
Harbour Watch Inn, Cork Island, Casco Bay.
If you enjoyed the story, you can follow us on Facebook by swiping to the right. You can return to the main menu by swiping left. To repeat the help, swipe up with 2 fingers. Main menu. You'll start a new game by swiping right. To load a game you have previously started, swipe left. By swiping up, you can turn the help for the visually impaired on or off. By swiping down on the screen, you can purchase the full game. You can exit the game in the same way you exit any other application on your device. To activate the help, swipe up with 2 fingers on your screen at any time during the game.
So, that's the game. I have the song, the Goodbye to Me, by Traveler. When I was talking, and let me play that once. You go in here, and then you go in here. And no, this is not the song, because this song is for BKC. So I'm not gonna play that. But I have all of it. But we should not be going there. No, not there. Should be going over on random songs. Because for some reason I put it over there. And then you go Goodbye to Me by Traveler. No, not yet. It is actually here. Now, this is the song that you have heard. No lyrics. I don't have it, I'm sorry. But enjoy the song, and after this, I'm gonna end the video. So, you guys enjoy this music, and after this, I'm gonna end the video. So, this is Blue Can Sunshine 2003. Thank you for watching, and have a nice day.